Welcome to the Blind Justice Podcast, where you discover the insider secrets of injury and accident cases, and all of your law questions get answered. Now, here's your host, Chicago injury lawyer, Scott DeSalvo.
Hey guys, it's Scott DeSalvo back with Amelia Finnefrock doing the Blind Justice Podcast.
What?
We answer questions here.
Yes, we do.
We raise many more than we answer.
Yeah, we do.
We're like the X-Files.
We are like the X-Files.
Except,
Ooh.
I'm going to start calling you Scully, and you can call me Mulder.
Listen, Mulder.
Or we can do like a Buffy the Vampire Slayer. I'll be Giles, and you can be Buffy.
Yes.
I don't know if you watched Buffy, though.
No.
Girl, you should. It's a great show.
I need to. I'm all into that. I so believe in ghosts.
Everybody needs something to binge watch.
Yeah, I just binge watched Portlandia and The Office and Battlestar Galactica.
Portlandia is bizarre, yet fun.
It's so
funny.
Weird.
It's really funny and weird.
It's the sound effects, I think, that make it. Like,
Yeah. I just think they're funny. I think Fred Armiston and whatever the heck the lady's name is, I think they like write and help.
Carrie.
Yeah.
Carrie
Something
Bradshaw.
Yeah.
I love her.
Yes.
Yes.
She's awesome.
Cacao to cacao.
Yes. So, you know the drill, folks. We answer questions that people have about accident and injury cases, and so that's what we're doing today.
Welcome.
I know that it's a common topic in the Blind Justice Podcast to do car crash questions, but hey, I can only answer what you ask.
Exactly.
So if somebody has something more esoteric to ask, definitely you can call me for a free consultation at 888-HURT-318, or you can submit your question to service@desalvolaw.com, or call us with your question, and we'd be happy to answer it on air.
And that number is 24 hours, right?
365. 24/7, 365.
24/7, 365. You need a new jingle?
That should be our phone number. 247.
Is that taken?
247 365.
Are we
We're
money?
short a number.
What's the number everyone remembers? 1?
Yes. No.
9.
1?
7?
7.
I feel like 7. I remember
Lucky.
7s.
Yeah, but it would be weird if we did like 24/77 365, because they're like,
So
we don't get it. What's wrong with you people? You're crazy.
I mean...
All right, Amelia, take it away.
Yes, the question.
Let's go crazy.
I have a question for the car accident lawyer. I borrowed my friend's car. I was driving on a street and someone ran a stop sign and hit me. It was a pretty big hit. It turns out my friend had no insurance, so now he is mad at me because his car is wrecked. To make matters worse, my old shoulder injury flared up and my neck is killing me, so I made an appointment with my doctor. Can we get his car fixed and make sure my doctor bills get paid?
Yeah, so here's what's really true in every kind of case, and it applies here. Like in every injury case, the first question is, who caused the crash or the injury? And the second question is, what harm was done, right? I mean, if you boil all of the personal injury stuff and car crash, car accident stuff down, those are the two questions that cover most of the territory, right? Like, there's always details. We want to know, is there insurance and stuff like that? But what it boils down to is who caused it and what was caused, right? So in this case, if the crash was the other guy's fault, then here's what you can get. You can obviously claim the damage to your friend's car, because if you didn't cause the crash and the other guy did, like, it sounds like he was on a through street and the other guy like ignored a stop sign or ignored a stoplight, or, well, stop sign, I guess.
Sure.
Like, that's a pretty clear liability case. If you went to trial on that, you have a pretty good shot at a jury or a judge and a jury deciding that the case was close to 100% the fault of the guy who ran the stop sign. So that's good. So, of course, you can claim the car damage, right? But here's what I would tell you. If you're going to have a claim or litigation for car damage, you've got to get the car estimated by somebody who's qualified to do it. And make sure that they don't just estimate the body damage, because if there's mechanical damage, you're going to need to know what it is and how much it costs to fix. You don't want to like get a check just for the body work and then you get the car back and it doesn't run right.
Yeah, right.
So I would definitely get photos as well, but you need an estimate, and it might cost you some money to have somebody do an estimate on your car, but it's worth doing because if the case goes to trial, if you have to go in front of a judge or a judge and a jury, you need somebody who's qualified in doing estimates like that to tell the judge or jury what the damage is, whether it was related to the crash or pre-existing, and, what would it cost to fix.
Right.
Like, it would be nice if we could all just get on the witness stand and say, well, I spent, $15,000 on the car, and now I don't want it, so give me $15,000.
In a perfect world, maybe.
Yeah, that's not going to work.
But not in this one.
Those judges are sticklers.
They're just a couple of sticklers.
They make sure that they're very particular before they give them the cool gavel and black dress.
Yeah.
What do you call it? Gown? Robe. Robe. You call it a robe.
It's like a choir robe. Who
Which
decided that? They're like...
a little weird that judges... It's almost like you roll out of bed, you put on your robe and decide cases. That's
Can
weird.
we suggest a new outfit for judges?
Ooh, I don't know, man.
Is there a suggestion box?
Since I'm a member of the bar, I can't really...
Maybe I can.
I can't get too crazy.
Like, listen, you're doing a great job. You're doing a great job, but, like, your robe is, like... It's really dragging down this entire...
What if they made judges wear, like, dance outfits like they do in ballroom dance thing? Like,
ooh,
what if judges wore tuxedos or dressed like old-fashioned magicians?
Ooh, I like that.
With, instead of a gavel, a magic wand?
Oh, that's cute. That's fun. Let me raise the bar. What about they dress like a baton twirler? Like, I want
tight-fitting... Yeah, you want the judge to juggle while dispensing justice. Is that the idea?
You were the one that said they should replace the gavel with a magic wand, so...
Good point. Consider the train derailed. So what else can you claim? Well, you can, in every injury case, you can claim your medical bills, your pain and suffering, your disability, your time lost from work, and, if you've got a permanent or ongoing injury, you can claim all that stuff going into the future, right? So if your bills to date are $10,000, but your doctor says you're going to need treatment in the future that costs $100,000, you can claim it, right? So it's similar to the car thing. You need an opinion from somebody qualified to talk about it as to what the injuries are and whether they're related to the crash. So just like you need an estimate for the car, you always need to go see a doctor in an injury case to substantiate and tell the jury what the diagnosis is, and prognosis, which means, what is this person likely to be experiencing in the future.
Yeah.
I guess my last thought on this one is get photos of the car damage. If you can provide photos of the intersection and the stop sign, the other guy blew, that is good too. And get photos of your injuries and of the car damage as well. And finally, make sure we get a copy of the police report. Because the police report in a car crash case is really important because it tells us who the other driver was, who the owner of the car is, where they live, and then also their insurance information.
So I have a quick question. So this person had said that his friend did not have any insurance. Is he going to be penalized in this process if it does go to court for not having insurance?
No, not in civil. So if the police officer did not write his friend or him a ticket for not having auto insurance, that would be like a traffic court matter. But if he didn't get a ticket for not having insurance, it has no bearing on the civil case at all. So that's cool.
That is cool.
So definitely might want to, like, if your side doesn't have a lawyer and there's no insurance and the other side has an insurance company, then for sure they're going to have a lawyer. Yeah. So you might want to consult with a lawyer. I always tell people, if a consultation is 100% free, guys and gals who do this kind of work are happy to talk to you, but make sure it's a good fit. Make sure it's a good personality fit. It's somebody who has some experience and, who's willing to answer your questions and help you out.
Yeah, and be honest.
Yeah, don't get stuck.
Be straightforward with someone.
Yeah. Don't get stuck with a lawyer who's all bluster, who's not cool to you, won't answer your questions, and all that. Deal with somebody you like dealing with.
Right.
So, it's going to be better for you long term.
Yeah.
So that's all I have to say about that.
I mean, yeah.
Isn't that what Forrest Gump says? That's all I have to say about that.
That's all I have to say about that, Jenny.
Maybe I should be like Forrest Gump, the lawyer.
You're too smart for that.
Forrest Gump, the musical.
Well, Forrest Gump, isn't he a savant? Like, isn't he really smart?
I don't know. Like, everything in his life worked out pretty well.
Yeah. I just kept running until I did it. What was it? I didn't want to anymore?
Yeah. And then he just stopped running.
Then I just stopped running.
Weird.
Best line. Weird.
Guys, thanks for listening. I appreciate it. If I can help you, submit a question or give me a call at 888-HERT13. I'm happy to talk to you about anything you need help with.
Till next time.
And Amelia, thank you for joining me once again.
Always.
Thanks for listening. I truly hope that the information in the podcast helps you no matter the situation you find yourself in. But you might need more answers or some more direct help. So there are 3 ways for you easily to find out more and to get help. If you call my toll-free 24-hour helpline, 888-HERT-318, you'll have a couple of options. 888-HERT-318 is my toll-free 24-hour telephone line. You can call that number and speak with my team night or day. First, you can call 888-HERT-318, and you can speak to me for a free consultation about your case or situation. That's always free and no obligation. Second, you can tell the operator that you'd like a free copy of my injury DVD and book. I created the DVD and book, and I give it away for free to injured people who need answers, but who might not be ready to talk to a lawyer yet. Same deal, 100% free, 100% no obligation. Third and finally, you can check out my YouTube channel for informative videos about the injury case and claims process, or check out my other podcasts for more information and interesting interviews with people who know different things about various aspects of the law. I've put all of this together to help you and to answer your questions. Now, you can also help me, and I hope that you will. If you enjoyed the podcast and if it helped you at all, please subscribe, and if you can, take a minute and please post a positive review of the show. If you're listening to the podcast on YouTube, like the video and subscribe to my YouTube channel. And if you know anyone who might enjoy the podcast, please spread the word and share it on Facebook. It's my mission to spread good information to as many people as possible, and your liking and reviewing and subscribing to the podcast helps me get the word out. Thanks again. This podcast is for informational and entertainment purposes only. It doesn't substitute for consulting with a lawyer. If you have a case, speak with a lawyer right away.